However, when I have done, I was able to troubleshoot that. But in this session I was unable to show you. I forgot actually the name, assessment, and assess candidate. It will come as a group, so we are configured. If you want, I will show you automatic stage. So once you design this automatically, this candidates will be declined based on the condition. So the difference between that is, we are just creating last step over there. And before last step 1, we created like job application. This is the last step we created right just in the ready for hire and for this. Before last step, we created this one decline remaining candidates in the ready for hire, and which will execute and automatically it will decline. But when it comes to the special feature, we created a condition. We went to automatic stage right at the bottom. You have to explain to the interviewer, I have created some condition rules, as well by automatically how we are done. You may ask right. So you need to say I went into the job application under the review stage right at the bottom. You will get automatic stage routing by there. I created a rule. Condition rule saying that so and so country. If it is India, it should go to possible next step. Like that you can tell. And the same thing. I went to review job application. Initial step. Toggle automatic stage routing argument. So like that you can explain this feature slowly, confidently when you explain, it will be good, because this feature, if you explain that, is more than enough. I feel, when we do recruitment, this feature is more than enough. But however, in our company, and all they did not explain, but by seeing few things I was able to understand. So that is the reason I am showing this. This is what these 3 features. Tomorrow I will take one more topic, and I will explain thereafter. We will move the candidate for ready for everything. And for this you need to test. Actually these 3 features you need to test. For example, first you normally send the job application candidates. So Vishnu. So you test it in the sandbox. No, we have a testing terrain. We have a testing terrain. We test. See, we can test an implementation or testing terrain anything but few times in the last 2 tenants we have to test. So usually it is done in testing terrain. But in real time, how many tenants would we be using? Because when I was going through the notes, I saw some post-production and pre-production tenant sandbox. Correct. I will tell you how it goes. There will be for us. Sandbox, pre-production tenant. It will be like biannual releases activity funding. When you get time, can you explain maybe 10 to 15 minutes about it as well? Yeah, no issue. I will explain. See this kind of issues. Maybe I will explain maybe next week, next week what is happening in the tenant, but we do in C2 tenant actually. Okay, testing C1 is implementation. C2 is testing. That is what we do. I will explain, no worries. Detail you will go for 5 to 10 minutes, how it goes in the real-time sandbox, all those things. So that features I explained, so we can move you might. You can test a few tenants, one from Japan, one from India. You take and test after that also. You take after that or before that? I will give you the startup scenario once you understand that you can execute this. Okay, first scenario will be testing scenario. Like create a new U.S. professional requisition. U.S. external candidate applies to the new requisition, move candidate on the way through to ready for hire or hire business process, anything. So what you understand, what you can do, can you tell me, or you want me to explain, or you want me to explain after we move the candidate day after tomorrow's session? Yeah, maybe then we will be fully ready for this. Yeah, I feel all the same, but however, I will explain. So okay, what you understand at least you tell me, because I know you will do some few mistakes, but at least I can correct you. Actually, what does this mean? Because the scenarios which they will give you need to read and understand few things. And especially for first scenario, I will tell you which supervisory organization you need to go, which HR partner you need to proxy and create a position, which this one, which director you need to proxy and create job requisition. The details will be given in the table. I did not give this detail here. Because, okay, so in real time, when you are trying to create a job requisition, you need to proxy as a HR person, and then do that absolutely because we have to do like that. Okay. In this, you know, what do you understand? You tell me so that I will explain you. You have to create a new job requisition giving the location as US, because it is US professional requisition, yeah. So for that you need to add the supervisory organization. Correct, and you need to create a new position. Absolutely correct. And you move to the next one, and that position has to be created by using a director, because job requisitions say creating position. They will mention. So there you want super. One box will be there under super. With super they will give so on. So XYZ super organization. You need to go there, and you need proxy as a HR partner. They will give that name for starter. Okay, just to go through the process. They will give this kind of scenarios example. So you will proxy as a HR partner, and you will create a position. Okay, once create your position, what you need to do automatically you need to create a job requisition. Who can create job requisition like a director kind of level, right? So once you create a job requisition, you will get some code. Also, it will be created US something 356, 344, something it will be created like, let us say like this or something. Example, I guess right, R00 something, something it will take, right? But the important point you missed out. But you catch everything. One important point you missed out. Okay, when you are testing this kind of things for first scenario, we will talk you need to take an external candidate from US, for example. The problem is this. So you need to take a candidate from US for the testing purpose. Yeah, I will just explain you now. Okay, the problem is this URL will not work for our external carrier site. If that is working, I would have shown you a few things, and you would have catched the point easily. The problem is we have not done so far because of this technical not BP job requisition. Job requisition schemes. Work to recruitment. Something. Work to recruitment you see here? We have already done the posting. We have already the URL. You have already done that external carrier site, see here. This is our URL. Right. This is the URL. Once you click on this,